Sir.
Yo, it's your boy Beach from Brother in the Spot. You know the vibes that I'm here with.
You're the one and only, my Jiggy, baby.
Yes, sir. What's up, my guy?
What's good, man?
It's
been a minute.
Yes, sir, Ski. This my guy, too. Man, this really my guy, though, yo.
Yes, sir.
Feel me, yo? We got our sandwiches. Take this up, buddy.
This one's mine, right?
I think that one's good. Should be, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. You know, I got my special. Somebody told me to get a new sandwich, but it's like, bro, it's hard to get a new sandwich because these niggas don't have the best ingredients in deli store. So I just get what I can get, bro. You want me to get like a steak sandwich or some shit, bro? For me, I do what I gotta do. For me, y'all know the routine already.
I never even done a mukbang before. Now that I think about
Never?
it. Nah, I be watching them, but I never done one myself.
Mukbang's a mad fire, bro. It's different. My boy G got a grilled cheese.
I had ate earlier, so I didn't want to eat something heavy again.
It's cool. You know, it's all right, bro. You don't gotta explain to these niggas around there. They get it. Y'all understand? Buffing. All right, bro. First question is, when did your financial literacy journey begin?
My financial literacy began. It really began. The idea came in high school.
Okay.
So in high school, we had a mock stock class. Well, it was a finance class.
You had a stock class in high school?
Yeah, I went to like one of the best public high schools in Queens. New York City got some good public schools.
Did you stocks in school?
It was still lit. Well, no, not the whole class. I was like in smart classes, AP, all that type of shit.
But I didn't know they told us, damn.
Yeah.
That's fire.
But you know how it is. If you go to a school in like a suburban or a white zip code, you'll see the program a little geared towards.
Wow, I never knew that, bro. That's crazy.
Everybody from the hood, we would change our zip codes to that area so we could get into that school. Yeah, as long as you had the grade, you was valid.
Wow.
So that's how forever to patch it. Yeah. So in that class, we had a mock stock class. You had to invest and whatnot, and then based on how good you're investing, each week we'd have rankings. I was always last. I didn't know how the shit worked. So that shit would piss me off. And it pissed me off to the point where I'm the type of person, if I lose or something,
you don't keep going.
I'm gonna keep like improving at it. Now, if I can't improve at it, I'll leave it alone. But I gotta be the one to tell myself that. Like I don't like letting other people decide if I'm not good or not. So that forced me to start looking into the stock market and just being curious about it. By the time I got to college,
if y'all don't know, I paid this nigga $20. Like what was it, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, you got in at a good price.
Was it 5 years ago? No, 2019.
2019? Oh, yeah.
It's like 5 years ago.
Damn.
I made nigga $20. I was like, yo, bro, I want to learn this shit because I think it was like, I don't know why, but it's like 2020. 2020. Early 2020, though.
Yeah. That's when I started like doing that.
I wanted to learn. I was like, yeah, let me just tap into my guy. Like, I want to learn. So he's the first that put me into stocks for real. Like, he's the reason why I got crypto, stock portfolio, got money anywher other than my pockets. It's because of this guy right here.
Remember the screenshot you showed me where you made, I forgot how much maybe.
200. It was like 200.
200,000 or something.
Yeah. But I made 200, but I lost 200.
You lost it?
I remember
I created a monster.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like right now I'm still learning. Like I'm still like, bro, it's like I went backwards, bro. Cause I stopped like a little bit. So I'm relearning this shit, trying to get it down pack. Like
that's normal.
Trying to relearn, like you know what I'm saying?
The muscle memory's still there. Once you get into it again, the muscle memory never leaves. That's why it's an important skill to have, even if you don't plan on using it right this instant.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. So that was in high school, the stock market class. I kept coming in last, so I started looking into it. But I started taking it more seriously once I got to college. I started off with those, there's an app called Acorn or something else where like every time you spend money with your card, you say you'd be having change. Like let's say you buy something and it's $1.50 with your credit card or a debit card, whatever. The 50 cents, instead of it just being an uneven number, it goes into that Acorns account and then micro invests into company. But when I seen the micro investing, I noticed that they were doing like ETF funds or like basically stocks that have mad different types of stocks. So then when I looked into it, I'm like, oh, so they're actual individual stocks that this Acorn company is doing. So I'm like, all right, let me take it serious and try to do it at the real level, which is actually having a brokerage account and you picking out the individual stock. So I started doing that. Started buying stocks, AMD, you know, all the cheap shit. I couldn't afford nothing really in college. But I noticed like I was always in class and I was that person. I don't do work in class. I did all my work at nighttime. So if you was in school with me, you thought I was one of them students that didn't care about school and just wasting the tuition. If you see me in class, but I do my work at nighttime because I can't concentrate during daytime. But in class, if you look at my laptop, while everybody's taking notes, it's just straight stock graphs, what's going on in the news and shit like that. So I started taking that seriously. That led into me investing, buying a lot of shares, and learning why it's important to buy long term and things of that nature. Now it started getting crazy once I learned what options
was.
trading was.
Yeah, options is crazy.
When I first learned, I'm like, huh? How are they making that much money in a day or a week? Like,
or in 5 minutes, nigga.
5 minutes.
Like,
I'm like, nah, I gotta look into this more. So I started looking into that more. Played around with it. You know, I took a few losses, but it wasn't nothing crazy. I didn't start off with a large amount of money. Yeah. I think if I would have started with a large amount of money, I would never invest again. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lose that much money as your first try, you're like, fuck it, this shit's fake.
It's fake, yeah.
But since I was losing small amounts of money that like I didn't care about, because I used to be someone that liked sneakers, buying sneakers. But once I got to college, I'm like, let me put this money I got for my birthday, instead of buying a new pair of Jordans, let me put it into the stock market. So that's how I started. Eventually, I started hitting on my options trade.
That shit started coming through.
Then that's when little game plans come. Like, I bet every time options is running up, let me take it out at 20%. Yeah. That way, I'm guaranteed to make the money. But I wasn't mature yet. Some days I would just let it run because you want to see how far it goes. And sometimes it could go far. And it also helped that during the 2020 with the pandemic,
COVID, so everything was hitting.
You could throw your money at anything,
everything was hitting.
There was like 1 month. And this is when I really started promoting the investors. It was like 1 month. I made $1,000 in July every day, documented too. I'm one of them people.
I feel you.
I'm not one of them course gurus.
$1,000 a day, is, like for real, like
you can ask anybody. You witnessed it.
Bro, I remember I made my first $1,000. I said, yo, bro. I texted like, yo, bro, is this real? Like, am I?
Oh yeah, you had like a stack of money. No.
I had a screenshot of the $1,000. I sent it to you. I was like, yo, bro, this is real? He's like, yeah, bro.
I was laughing. I was like, yeah, bro, it's real.
I'm like, oh, it's just $1,000, nigga, overnight. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you was going crazy. I remember one time you went to the bank and you sent me a screenshot of the stack of money. I was like, yeah, my boy turned right there.
I was so happy. I met this nigga. I was like, yo, show this nigga
I'm like, my boy turned.
No cap, bro.
And to be honest, that was probably the most gratifying feeling because I already knew I could do it, but I wanted to show like anybody could do it. You see what I'm saying? So I started running it up. I started getting into teaching people it. My homegirl Ruby, she already had her own investing platform, but she was
shout out Ruby.
Shout out
Ruby, bro.
She had Forex, and she did Forex correctly, not the trade level marketing, all that nonsense. She actually taught people. But people kept asking about stocks. She like, yo, hit up my boy Jiggy. I was already teaching people stocks at $20 and stuff like that. But when Ruby shouted me out, I tell you not, I was getting contact from people all over the world. I was doing calls with people in Australia, London. Like, I was losing sleep, bro. Like, because all the different time zones, I could not sleep. And I'm booked up every day. Like, the pandemic, I probably made a crazy amount of money.
For real?
Yeah. A crazy amount of money.
Booking?
Huh?
Off the calls?
Yeah, just off of the calls. Like, I wasn't working or anything. Just off of the calls only. And obviously the option trading that I'm doing too, so I was running it up crazy, bro. After that year, 2021, I went to do my taxes because my man's Deem, he's an accountant, so he was looking at my stuff. He's like, "Yo, bro, you make 80,000?" I'm like, "I ain't got no 80,000." He's like, he flipped his laptop around. I'm like, holy shit, because because it's like all the money you made the whole year, even if you don't have it, it still counts what you made. I'm like, that's 80,000. I'm only 20K shy of 100K. I'm like, yo, this shit not as crazy as it seems. Like,
it's not, bro.
So you just gotta have the right mindset and keep your foot on the gas. But that's basically the stock story. And then after that, I got to keep elevating, increasing the price because the volume was so high. I got to the point where like, all right, now I'm gonna just raise it to $500. For a stock session, and people are still booking it because they seen the results. I think that's the most important thing. If you got the results, the price really doesn't matter. If you having the value, and it's also important if you have a blueprint business and it's successful and you really believe in it. It's important to increase the price because you want to increase the quality of your clientele. There's certain clients I had to refund them their money because they're just not worth the stress. They don't follow instructions. They don't want to take the advice. They think they know more than you, and then when things go wrong, they want to blame you. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically the finance journey right there, and that trickled down to other stuff. Like now I own 2 acres in my home country in Congo. You see what I'm saying? I'm expanding because I like stocks. You don't really see stocks, so you also want physical investment too, like land, properties, things of that nature. Even jewelry, like solid gold. Like I know everybody's into diamonds and stuff like that, but solid gold, usually if you melt it, you get at least 80%, 60 to 80% of what you paid.
Word? Is that high?
Yeah, that's why gold. That's why gold is used as a hedge against paper currency. America still holds it like that.
I didn't know it was that high.
That's the stuff they're not gonna teach you.
See, I know that's easy.
But the jewelers they love when the black people just buy diamonds because they get the diamonds for dirt cheap
and keep their gold.
You're really paying for labor when it comes to diamonds.
That's a fact because it take my long to put diamonds in. All right, man. That was a good answer. All right, next question is: do you think your African heritage pushed you forward when it comes to understanding money or being smart with money?
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like all my African friends have money, bro. Or like they've been working so long, or
they're working towards it. Yep.
Yeah, but I feel like they always like understand money from you was in college. Niggas, they working, they going to class, working. I'm like, yo, bro, why are niggas working so much? Because their parents instilled that in their brain. So I want to ask you, like, yo, do you think that's a big part of your shit?
Absolutely. My parents, they're old school from a generation that believes in saving. Yeah. So they always taught us like, yo, just because you have the money, don't mean you got to spend it right away. Save it for a rainy day. Don't buy something unless you could buy it twice. Because if you can only buy it once, that means you technically can't afford it. I even would say don't buy something unless you can buy it three times. Yeah. That's my rule of thumb. So that played a big role. In African culture, like it's important to have money. That's because no one's coming to save you at the end of the day. So it's important to have it. Even if you see everybody else spending and living life, as long as you have it for a rainy day, you can feed your kids, pay rent, the stuff that actually matters. That's very important. So that was a big aspect of it. And believe it or not, my parents was actually against me investing and stuff like that because they never seen it. They just hear stories of people losing money. But I just, decided I got to find out for myself. That goes back to what I said. Like, I don't believe I'm bad at something until I try myself. I can't. No one could come and tell me, like, you're not good at something. I need to find out for myself. I got to experience it for myself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
That's fine because I always Africans they're like by the book people, like school, good job, money, school, good job, money, school, good job, money, and saving. So like I was interested in how all my African friends always understood saving. When we 17, 16, 15, they always, yeah, bro, I got $2,000 in my account. I'm like, how you only got $20 in my account? You got $2,000 already.
You can't spend it on bullshit either.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? So it was always cool. I never asked, so it's cool like to ask you and understand. So that's fine. That's fine. And this question is: what are 2 things you think everybody should do or have financially in their early 20s?
In the early 20s?
I mean, let's say 20s overall. Two important things you would say. Just 2 things.
2 important things people should have financially?
Yeah.
I would say an emergency account. I think those are underrated. And I don't just mean just transfer checking into saving. No, have a whole different bank account and keep the card at home locked up. The only time you have any interaction with that account is when you're putting money into it.
Exactly.
And you can start small. You can just do $100 every month. You get like 2 to 3 paychecks depending on how you work each month. You could definitely do $100 every month into that paycheck. And then at the end of the year, you look at it, it's building up. So now you got to change a tire, because life happens. Life happens. Now instead of like thinking like I got to struggle or like I got to ask for help, you got the shit saved up. The best money is the one you forget about.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So I would say emergency.
Would you say in a high yield savings account? Or does it in a separate different account?
I definitely recommend high yield saving. Okay. I just said regular account because like people got to start off somewhere.
So yeah.
Because once you start telling high yield,
they start thinking like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, people like giving up easily.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So
at least if you start with that, it's a start. But I wouldn't. Once you get into it, I would then not recommend that because with inflation and everything, you actually lose the value of money if it's not in an investment account or high yield savings account. So high yield savings accounts, it could be anything, bonds, even certain insurances, annuities, things of that nature. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. That's 1. And 2, I would recommend, to be honest, looking at your finances every month. A lot of people really don't try to do that because they don't want to see what they're spending on. You'll be surprised how much money you actually spend a month.
That's true. I feel like we're naturally like, I'm
like
scared.
You don't want to see that.
Look at it. It's like fearful. Money. So I what's crazy too? I feel like even when you have a girlfriend, I feel like we make money such a hard topic to talk about that we never don't talk about it. And
that's the problem.
When we do talk about it, we get offended. Like, oh, money. We talk about money. Why spend my money for?
That's the problem. Like, especially in black men, we can't be offended or insecure about money. You just gotta be real. Yeah. And that's important even with dating. A lot of people, we're in the era of like genders complaining 50-50, this and that. Yo, you know how much problems could be avoided if y'all just talked about your spending lifestyle or how much y'all make and stuff like that? So much can be avoided because you could at least know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Or need to getting yourself out of.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's important too. Transparency is important.
I learned. I've really learned that from my girl that like you have to be honest about money, bro. Like you can't make it a thing where it's like
especially guys, don't be
scared,
cool,
bro.
Like you don't gotta just say that.
Bro,
you don't want to be the guy at the dinner table.
That's faking it. Now your girl like, nigga, what you mean you don't got the money to pay for it?
Now you in a 7-part TikTok series. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
come on. Bro.
I be seeing a lot of dudes go out bad. I'm like, couldn't be me, man.
Sad, bad.
Just keep it transparent. What's the worst? She gonna stop dealing with you. Okay, then that means she wasn't for you anyway.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So I'll always say be honest. When it comes to money, be honest, bro.
Financial transparency is important. Yep.
You cap about anything else, but don't cap about the money because it's gonna show every single time we cap about the money, bro. Every time.
You can get away with it on Instagram, not in real life.
In real life, you can't get away with it, bro. Because that girl gonna have to see your crib, she gonna have to see your car, she gonna have to see your clothes, and
it's gonna line up eventually.
Yeah, bro. Don't cap about your finances, bro. Keep it a buck every time, bro.
So I say the two most important things in the 20s is
emergency fund,
and
reviewing finances every month.
Yeah, looking at finances every month.
Okay.
Every month, not just 1 month. Then because one thing black people do is called what's it called? I forgot the phrase of it, but. Something creep, but basically, let's say you have a job, you're making $50K, and your bills every month are like, I don't know, $5K. Then you get a promotion, now you make $100K. Now all of a sudden your bills is $30K because you want to be young and turn. You know what I'm saying? That increase of unnecessary expenses is how people can make 6 figures and still live paycheck to paycheck. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think
keep expenses low.
Keep expenses low. There's mad stuff that's really unnecessary that a lot of people do. Like you could dedicate, all right. This month, we're going to be traveling. These next 3 months, we're locked in no matter what. This month, once a weekend, date night. Rest of the week, we buy our own groceries, we cook. There has to be structure, and that's important too with your spouse or the person you're dating.
Facts. Let's go. Especially as a man, you gotta like, not it's like only a man thing, but like I would say
no, but the man has to set the tone.
Structure, you're right.
So set the tone.
Whatever you want to do, like structure.
The woman to set the tone, especially when it comes to finances.
Exactly.
Because girls naturally just spend more because they're more caring, they're more detail oriented. They'll get stuff for the house or things you feel you need. But you got to set the tone overall. Like, no, we're not doing this right now. There'll be a time for it. Set the tone.
Like right now, me and my girl 50-50. I would say 70-30. 65-35.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
and let's talk about that too real quick. Yo, I am tired of this 50-50 rhetoric. Please let it stop. The situations vary.
Yes, it's like if you make 100, I mean, if you make 30 and girl make 30, go 50-50. If you make 50, she make 30, go then spend a little more. Whoever makes the most money should pay more.
Here's always my biggest thing with this discussion, and why I always say it varies. Let's say there's 2 couples, couple A, couple B. Couple A, the man pays for basically everything. And the girl pays for nothing. She lives a soft life. But they live in the trenches. They live in Brownsville. Roaches, they shooting outside every day. Police everywhere. But the girl, she don't pay for nothing. She on social media bragging, she don't pay for nothing. She got all the designer clothes, but they in the trenches. Couple B, they go 50-50. But they got a nice little suburban house. They don't got designer. They got a very simple car, but they're in a better situation. Ask yourself, be for real. Which couple would you rather be?
Exactly.
When people talk 50, they're not mentioning the circumstances. Everything varies. So you can't generalize everything. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact. All right, man. Last question, man. Damn.
Yeah, the rain coming
down. The rain's bugging.
But I respect his work at the rain shine.
We out here, bro.
Up. You see what I'm saying?
What does I love me more? I love you mean to you? What does I love me more? I love you mean to you?
Oh yeah, this is on the back of the hoodie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what I love me more.
You about to yell. You have to yell at the camera. This is
wait, repeat the question again. How's the phrase?
Yeah, what does I love me more than I love you mean to you? Like when you hear it, what is the first thing that comes to your brain?
So what comes to my brain is, I love you.
Yeah.
But that's not going to take away from my goals, my moral compass, or anything that my relationship with God. Like, it got to be me too. Like, a lot of times people feel like someone needs to leave everything they represent to please you. That's very unrealistic. Like, at that point, it's like you're idolizing someone. Yeah, you keep God first, you keep your character intact, and you go after what you want to. And if the person feels like that's selfish, then you need to step away from them. So everybody knows that about me. That's why when I got the hoodie, I love that quote. That's the time when I be on like, I could love you, but it's never gonna be to a point where
yeah.
I'm destroying my soul.
Exactly.
I'm not locked in. Never. It can never be that.
Exactly.
Too many people counting on me. Not me. Someone else maybe.
That's a fact. That's a
You feel
fact.
me?
Yo, man, shit, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know y'all hear the rain. Shit, we out though, man. Yeah, bro.
Yo,
Appreciate
you,
Brody. Yeah. Make sure y'all tap in Mukongo Capital.
Yes,
And I
sir.
have my boy, my Jiggy, man.
Content dropping soon.
Yes,
Be
sir,
ready.
Steve, man. Be ready, man.